busy day today. My parents came over from the UK. They brought me this second monitor. Yes, delighted. Obviously, I'm delighted to see my mum and dad as well. And the kids are delighted to see their granddad and grandma. For our 7-year-old's communion, and our 3-year-old is turning 4 on Monday. Ah, bless. I've had to jam pack my morning, try and get as much done as I could for when my parents came back from the hotel. And they've seen me from 8 o'clock going out, helping somebody with his maths for an hour, and then helped somebody else afterwards for 15 minutes with their maths. Got back at about 9:30, and then prepared for a call with a client at 10 o'clock that went on for about 20 minutes. It was really good. It was with a CEO and the global head of sales, talking about this weekly cycle I'm trying to get us into, where we're looking at reports and working out what happened last week, analysing the data and the reports we've got, and trying to find the single smallest thing that we can change that will have the biggest effect. We identified which market, which country most of their volume's coming from, and identified that a lot is coming from mobile, 2/3 of the volume. Our priorities next week are to implement better tracking so it's more complete, and to just focus on mobile landing pages. Honest, I'm seeing that with a lot of clients. More and more of the volume is coming from mobiles. I mean, we knew this before this was coming, but like it's more than on non-mobiles now. What I like about the way I've done this is we've been loading campaigns, we've been buying the data, and now I've created reports and we can see what needs done. Push to get management buy-in to improve the mobile landing page is just obvious. That's what we need to do. Now obvious to the web developer or designer or whoever I'm going to be speaking to that this is the top priority. Data telling us, it's not some external consultant saying, oh look, the mobile landing page needs to be improved. It's the data that's telling us now. And show him the data and say, look, if we doubled the conversion rate, the click to inquiry rate on mobiles, this will result in this much more leads. Not that I'm saying he would have any misgivings in working with an external consultant to improve the mobile landing page that he's developed. I've never spoke to him yet. But what this is doing is he can see next week that if we make a change now, what effect it will have. He'll be able to see it driving more leads. He'll be able to see it's creating more sales. Load of questions all stored in Trello that I've been meaning to answer. Ones that have come through via Snapchat, through the forum, emailing me stuff, or just asking me, in person. So I'm saving all these questions, and I'm going to get around to answering them. Asked me just now, have I done much cold calling? He's trying to sell his web design service into businesses and having not much joy cold calling. Let me tell you a little story. I don't know whether I've told it before on Snapchat. I've certainly told this story many times, but here goes. I built a website years ago to capture leads of people looking to repair their washing machine in Dublin. It worked really, really well. So then I went and created corkwashingmachinerepairs.com or something like that. Same style of landing page. I then went and created the AdWords campaign in the same way that worked in Dublin. Dipped my hand in my pocket and I started paying for clicks. The ad was running. It was a good ad in a good ad position. I then went looking through the yellow pages, I think probably the online yellow pages for plumbers and washing machine repair people in Cork. I started ringing them. Hi, do you do washing machine repairs in Cork? I've gone and created a website with an ad and it's running on Google, and I'll happily pay for 1 month of the traffic if you have your phone number on it. For free, I'll put your phone number on it. You can get all these leads, but you just tell me how you get on. Yeah. Didn't go down so well. I don't even sound convincing there trying to sell that. That's just confusing. I confused the plumbers. No, sorry, we're with the yellow pages. We're quite happy with them. Ka-ching. That would be my husband. I will take a message. Ka-ching. After about 10 of these calls, I realised, actually probably 5, I can't remember. This is about 2009. I realised I wasn't going to get anywhere. Not with that sales script anyway, but it's not a problem with the sales script. I sounded just like every other person trying to sell something to these plumbers. Plumbers do not want a website, a Yellow Pages listing, AdWords campaign, content marketing, SEO, any of that. Those are just ways how to get what they really want, which are leads for their business. The reason they're walking around with a phone in their pocket is so that they can be contacted by somebody who needs a plumber, by somebody ringing up to say, "Hi, would you like to get more visitors to your website?" No, they don't want that. About how many phone calls you're going to make trying to sell SEO service or AdWords service into a business, cold calling. How much time that's going to cost you to do that. Or if you're going to pay somebody else to do it, how much it's going to cost you to pay them to do it. That's where your cost per acquisition is. That's where your cost per new client is for your AdWords service or your web design service or your SEO service. If you're doing AdWords or SEO, if you were able to generate leads for businesses, rather than provide that service to them, why don't you use your skills? Generate leads for that business and then ring them with the lead. This last year, as a little experiment, I generated a lead for somebody looking for washing machine repairs in Bedford, a place in the UK. I got online and I googled for washing machine repairs Bedford. Through the really painful experience of trying to submit like a request a callback or a form fill on each of these websites I found. The forms didn't even work. Maybe I sent off 10, it wasn't that many, maybe 7 or 8 request a callbacks or contact me forms. In the afternoon, actually, the next day, I had 2 replies. I rang them. Screwed up the first call, it was funny. "Hi, do you fix washing machines in Bedford?" "No." "Oh, okay." Second call was a bit better. "Hi, do you fix washing machines?" "Yes." "Do you cover Bedford?" "No." "Oh, do you know somebody who does?" "What kind of washing machine is it, sir?" I don't know. Hold on, let me get back to you." Then I rang the consumer, which I should have done first, I think. "Hi, you need a washing machine repaired in Bedford, do you?" "Yeah, I do." "Tell me what make it is." Let me go and have a look. It's something we've got in Argos a couple of years ago, and it stopped working because of this, that, and the next thing." And so anyway, I get the model. I can't I can't even remember what it was. I then ring back their second crowd. XYZ manufacturer. "Oh, right, okay. You probably want to speak to these people then." And she went away and got a list of numbers of people she knew who covered that area and did that make of washing machine. And she gave me that list and told me to ring them. I said, "Oh, thanks very much. Look, I do the marketing, generate leads for washing machine repairs in Dublin, and I managed to get this one by accident." Laughed and said, "Oh, good luck. I hope you find somebody who can help you." Didn't bite because I'd left a little thing out there. "Oh, I do the marketing. I generate leads for somebody for washing machine repairs." She didn't bite, and I left it as a nice little conversation. Eventually found somebody to ring them back. I think it was via email that she managed to do that. But they rang back and she'd got sorted. The consumer had got sorted. And continued the conversation and said, "Oh, look, if I get any more of these inquiries, would you be interested in getting more of them?" "Oh, yeah, sure, send them on." Left it at that because it was kind of tough. I was in a day job at the time. Not a day job, I was on a contract on site. It was looking pretty bad, me popping out constantly with my phone, ringing, just disappearing and then coming back. So I knocked that on its head. That was a much better experience talking to these tradespeople. I was ringing with exactly the kind of call that they want. This is the reason why they carry their phone around. Say I built a website, an AdWords campaign, and I started generating leads. I'm going to incur a cost to generate those leads. The way I'd have incurred a cost if I'd spent time cold calling saying, "Would you like to improve leads from your website? I can offer an AdWords service." Both of them have a cost per acquisition. One of them, I generate the leads and then I ring the companies with the lead, exactly the kind of call they want. An additional benefit is I only ring companies that I know I can generate leads for. Plenty of times where I've had inbound leads, where somebody's contacted me looking for an AdWords consultant or an AdWords service, and I've not been able to make it work. Lovely little B&B in a really remote place in Italy, and it's fantastic. But it's remote because nobody's heard of it. Fortunately, nobody's searching on Google for a B&B in that location, so I just can't make it work. Personally, I'd rather work with businesses where I can actually add value. So if I generate the leads first, I kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I only deal with businesses I can generate leads for, and I get my foot in the door. That's my plan later on anyway. At the minute, I've got enough work coming in But I'm not implementing that strategy, but I will later. If that helps. If you have any questions, then just snap me back, send me an email, andy@andyblack.net or whatever. Just get in contact.